Alright, so we're doing something a little bit different today. We're swapping the Tomei for the Greddy RS. So I'm just running a stock white pipe and cats with the Tomei exhaust, and then obviously the Greddy comes with the straight pipe and the white pipe. So first things first, take off the exhaust, let's get cracking. Yeah, so I moved the car back a little bit because I realised I got a bit too much of a slant on this driveway. We've got her up. Jack stands underneath. Time to get this exhaust off. So, from memory, we've got a hold here, and then there's a clamp over there, and then the bolts to the white pipe over there. So, gotta get all those undone. Obviously, there's a clamp here as well that holds this together, but I'll probably just try and take the whole thing off at once. Not have to worry about dismantling it. I'll do that once it's off. So I guess start the white pipe is probably the best part to do. Alright, so I finally got the exhaust off. Only took like an hour to do. Here she is. Damn, but look at that. That's so cool. It's a bit of a mission to get off the bushings that hold on part of the exhaust through these little thingies here. They were quite hard to get off. Well, mainly just the muffler one, but once I got that off, the middle one fell off. White pipe connections were pretty easy to do. It's a little bit hard when you don't have a lot of room to move. So you can jack your car up on 4 axle stands, this would be a piece of cake, but on 2 on a slight slant, bit difficult. So now I just got to try and get the white pipe off and wait for the new one to come, and then get that on. Should be alright. So that is what I've got to get off. 2 on each side, going up to the cats. Those nuts there, I don't think they've ever been taken off, so they might be quite hard to get off. But at least this time I don't have to crawl halfway under the car. I can kind of just put my arms under. Should be a bit easier. And then getting it back on might be a bit tricky by myself, but we shall see. Alright, so we've got the white pipe off, and the new exhaust has been dropped off with the intakes. So this is our stock white pipe with our little flexi thingies that has a massive scrape in it, so it's a good time to change them over to the new Greddys. And then obviously the straight pipe of the Greddy. It's interesting, it's got 2 little hooks, whereas this Tomei doesn't. And then our Gen 3 intakes. He's looking a little worn, but that's alright. All the parts, that could be cool. It's got a little bit of a gold wrap on it, so we just need to take that off. Stock white pipe broke open. The screws real freaking easy. 2 screws up there, just a bit of bang and it went. So that was good. White pipe is in. There's a little bit of a gap between the cat and the white pipe. I have put the gasket in, so I'm not sure if that's going to cause any issues. Hopefully not. Just lining up the next pipe. I've got some wood to try and hold it up. Should be good. So we've finally got the, I guess there's a mid pipe of sorts to the white pipe. Struggling to get the parts connected up properly. They're all like tightened, but I don't know if they've got little gaps or something in them, which is obviously going to be an issue. I didn't realise that the pipe went that way instead of this way. Tomei goes this way. So I started putting it on this way because I thought that's what it would do. But I struggled like fucking shit to get that on. And so then I realised I must go that way. And then that went on like a breeze. And then obviously just got this last part to go on. The muffler section. Hopefully everything is actually connected up. I realised I'm probably going to have to go for a drive and come back and tighten everything up again anyway. But we'll see how we go. Damn, that looks good. Titanium tip. It's all on, all lowered. cold start time. The exhaust is so much quieter than the Tomei. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. After you just saw that cold start, if you looked at one of my previous videos, there's another cold start with Tomei. Volume is so much different, holy shit. You can see a little bit of fluids dropping out there, so I don't know if that's fuel or not. Can't see any anywhere else, so there's one there as well. So my initial thoughts on the exhaust, it's significantly quieter than the Tomei is. Tomei I read is about 112 decibels and the Greddy is about 102, so that's quite a significant difference in volume. In terms of build quality, it's built really well. I think all the welds are done good and it's very solidly done. Not much else to say aside from that. Installation process, it's pretty straightforward, but it would help if you have a 14mm spinner. Don't lose yours, very helpful, don't lose it. A second pair of hands just to hold everything up would be helpful, but obviously it's not really necessary. You could always use a box or something. The exhaust has a much throatier sound. It's a lot deeper than what the Tomei is, which is to be expected given that stainless steel walls are a bit thicker. Tomei is titanium, so it's quite thin. Vibrates quite a lot with the Tomei. In the cabin, I don't feel like you can hear the exhaust that much. Obviously from the outside it must be fairly loud because people do look at you if you do a pull. I'll probably do another video reviewing the whole exhaust system once I've compiled some notes on what I like and what I dislike, and when it's a bit better weather. The last week's been quite rainy, so once it's all sunny and dry I can then actually do some pulls with it and get some flybys, some digs, proper exhaust sounds and everything like that. Give you a proper run over of everything. So if you're really interested in buying this exhaust, wait for that video, and that will give you a better idea of whether you want to buy it or not. I think it was worth it, and the main reason for me trading was Tomei is really freaking loud and I wanted to do white pipe and test pipes. Tomei it's going to just be stupidly loud, otherwise I have to spend like $3 New Zealand just to get, you know, like art pipes and Motordyne's white pipe or something like that to bring the volume, well, not down, but like controlled, as opposed to stupidly loud and unrefined. So I enjoy it. I think it sounds good. There is definitely a notice in power, not significantly, but it definitely feels like it pulls a bit harder, which I'd hope so, because the Y pipe and everything has been replaced. I have a partner in the car and she said the same thing when I did a pull. So yeah, I enjoy it. So we'll catch you in the next video for hopefully the review being the next one. I've got some intakes to install, which is pretty exciting to do. Just need to find the tool to enlarge the hole. And I've got a couple of parts that need to be installed. I'm just got to find people to install them, given that they're bodywork parts, and I have no idea how to properly fit a bumper. So yeah,